Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shell Shack. Glad everybody was able to make it back. So today we are gonna make this really pretty conch shell planter. And so I was thinking for this one that we use our one of our favorite colors, the Homeware Design Co.'s duck egg. I thought that would be really pretty. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to put anything else in it. I'm trying to decide. Don't want to do any glass because we don't want to sand down all the details. So the glass is kind of out. But oh well, let's do the duck egg. Let's see how it comes out, and then maybe we can dress it up with some silver gilding or something like that. So let's go from there. And if I have extra molds on standby just in case that this ends up being a little too much. Usually when I say it's going to be too much, you know me, it always comes out being too little. But let's see what we can do here. And add some of our water. And I did a cleanup on the Shell Shack the other day, getting ready for some new shelves to go in. So I put everything away. So I've organized myself into not being able to find a darn thing. So isn't that the way it goes though? Yeah, Mikey got me a bunch of new shelving, so I can display all my little pretties when they're not going to a show. And so now I thought, well, I'm gonna do a big old cleanup and organize and everything. And yeah, now I can't find a darn thing. So I hope everyone out there is doing good. And yeah, I've been tracking those storms off in the Atlantic, and I'm glad that they took the right-hand turn at Albuquerque and decided not to hit us. I saw the funniest Facebook meme, y'all. It had the like all the construction signs up that for the Gulf and for that part of the Atlantic, you know, up against the coast, the Florida coast and the Carolinas. It had all these construction zones like, nope, road closed ahead, can't go here, can't go there. And I laughed. I thought that was funny. Saw a couple other ones too, but they're a little bit more questionable nature. We won't bring those up. But I did see a funny spray bottle one. You know, like when you spray a cat or whatever to get him to stop doing something. Yeah, I saw one of those and I thought that was pretty funny too. It's like, no, go away. No, you may not come here. No. Yeah, so we are, what's today? Today's Wednesday, I think. Yeah, today's Wednesday. So we are 4 days away from leaving for Universal. Getting all excited. And starting to think about what suitcases we want to take. And that's always an exciting time because you know you're getting close when you're wondering what suitcases you're going to bring with you. So, yay! Alright, so I gotta give this a little bit of a shake. There we go. I shook it off camera too. And I'm going to do 5 drops of our duck egg. Very pretty. Always a pretty color. And let's do we usually go in circles. Let's do it back and forth this time. And these we have to squeeze all the bits because there's a lot of little bits for this stuff to have to get into. I like those like bright streaks of color that's coming out. Whoa, are you kidding me? Did I actually like measure this out right? Oh guys, you better take my temperature. I actually got the right amount in here. Oh my goodness. That never happens. I don't know, maybe I'm starting to get better at this measuring thing, you know, like eyeballing it. Now I'll say that, and then the next 3 projects we do, it's gonna all be wrong, so. But look at that. All right, so let's give all these little, this shell mold has a lot of little tips in it where the shell comes around. No, no, get back up there. Get back up there. Get back up there. Get. Well, that's going to be pretty. I like that part right there coming down the side like that. That's going to be really nice. And just checking our little tips. I think we're good. All right. Well, geez, that wasn't very dramatic, was it? And I'm going to get a there we go. A little micro brush in there to swirl that around a little bit, and we'll let this sit up and see what we got. I think the fun of this is going to be in the decorating. Hey, and since this one I'm not going to be making a bunch of extras this time for this video, why don't we all we'll decorate our lady octopus from our last video together. That might be fun. We can pick out some cool little things for her and dress her all up, because she hasn't met her date yet, the other octopus, so we'll dress her up in this video. So I'll get the stuff, we'll get this demolded, we'll pretty this up, and then I'll get out some stuff for dressing our octopus up. Alright guys, so I'll see you back in a little bit. Hey guys, and we're back. We're gonna get this pretty thing demolded and see what kind of pattern we ended up with this time, and then we'll go ahead and seal the top part. So I busted out my J. Diction gloss sealer, and I got some new little sponges, so some little makeup sponges from the dollar store. So because I think the other ones were getting a little on the cruddy side. So let's see what we got after I fling stuff everywhere. This mold's a little rigorous to get out. There we go. Oh, not so bad once you get it across that first part. So that's good. And always put our molds back first so they don't deform. That's our thing. And let's see. Oh, yeah. That came out really pretty. It's smoky. Mike's oh, it is. And Mike's over here going, it's smoking. It's smoking. Yeah, it's steaming off. So yeah, it's still a little warm. You're kind of supposed to wait till it cools down all the way, but you know, it's cured. It's fine. And it's it's steaming off a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but look at that. I like how that part came out. That part came out really nice. And that came out nice. So what we're gonna do is after we seal it and everything and let it sit, we're gonna take this edge and this edge right here, and we're gonna put silver on it and kind of highlight it a little bit. That'll be kind of cool. But we can go ahead and get at least the top part, we can get it sealed Remember, I always leave the bottom so it can get the water out. So I let it sit for a couple of days before doing anything to the bottom, so that way the water has a place to go. And that's kind of my technique. I know it goes counterintuitive to what some others do, but it seems to work for me so far. So why change it now? So let's see what this looks like being sealed. And what I'll do is you guys can watch me, and I'll put you on a fast forward so you don't have to be pained to sit here and watch this the whole time. So you guys enjoy the music.
By the emerald coast where dolphins play, in the gentle breeze palm trees sway, snow white sands beneath the sun's warm rays.
All right, guys, and we're back, and this is so this is our piece. I've sealed it. Now I'm gonna let it just dry, and then when we come back, we'll be ready to dress this one up along with our octopus. And Mike picked out a seagull that we're gonna put with this little octopus along with her little bow and stuff, and we'll give her some eyes and put a bow on her, and he wants a little seagull friend to be with this octopus. So that's what we're gonna do when we come back. So I'll see you guys back in a little bit. All right, guys, and we're back. So what I've done, the only thing I've done off to the side is I went ahead and painted the octopus's little eyes, but I haven't put the pupils on yet. And then you saw this is nice and dry now, so you guys saw that process. And I picked out a couple little doodads to put on our little girl octopus. And Mike's already over shopping for little bows to go on future octopi, so he's doing his part over there. All right, so I'm gonna get to doing this. I'm gonna take you guys, put you guys on a fast forward so you don't have to sit here and watch me paint through this. And but you can at least see what's going on. All right, enjoy the music.
Art and seashells captures every gaze. Sandy paints the scene with vibrant hues. Life in the waves so free and true. Pensacle's beauty time and again. In her art, it forever gleams. Oh, Pensacola serenade, where nature and art embrace. In seashells and waves, we find our fate. On this coast, we never say goodbye. Through the salty air, the sultry breeze, the
All right, guys, and we're back. So as you can see, there was some issues over here on the octopus, but the trick is if you're using the non-acrylic paint, I guess, oil-based paints, you just take some 99% alcohol. It takes anything that you don't want off really easily. So I was able to get the mess cleaned up, because what happened was when the ink wasn't running at all in my black pen, and when I went to push it down, it just ran all over the place. So anyways, so we got that figured out. And what I did is so the little octopus has her little seagull friend that she's hanging out with. I put a little rose right here under her chin. I guess octopi have chin in our world. And then she's got herself a little bow in her hair. Well, hair, whatever. And Mike said that this seashell was very awkwardly placed into the mold, so at least it kind of, goes over that just a little bit, just enough to take the focus off of it. So there's our little octopi ready for her date. And I'll go, actually give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab her date so we can put them side by side. So this was from our last video. So there we go. Our little guys getting ready to go out on the town together. Aren't they adorable? So he's got himself a little, I don't know, friend, question mark. I call them tribbles. You guys come up with your own names. It can be whatever you want in your world. So in my world, they're tribbles with eyes. So there's our little guy, and he's looking over at his little girlfriend right here. So see, they're kind of looking at each other. And then the seagull, I think of the seagull from the Finding Nemo, mine, mine, mine. Yeah, he's ready to get in on the action there. So that's our little octopi. And then we have our seashell, which I took just my chrome marker and went along just this little edge right here just to kind of give it a little highlight. And that's ready to be whatever anyone wants it to be. The last one I made, I put little succulents in there, so it was like a little succulent planter thingy. But this is there's our little seashell all done. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you like this video, please hit the like down below. It really helps me out. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see everyone on the next one. Bye from the Emerald Coast.
Magic of the sea does please.